This is Cronkite News.
Good afternoon and welcome to this Cronkite News Noon Update. I'm Justin McDuffie. Here's a look at today's top stories. Governor Doug Ducey has been hard at work this week, signing a number of bills into law early last night. The bills include two that Cronkite News has been following since the beginning of the legislative session. Senate Bill 1241, which bans cities and towns in Arizona from setting up laws banning plastic bags, is now law. No word yet on how cities with bans like those in place will already be affected. Governor Ducey has also signed a series of bills similar to a 2013 law that was later repealed. The House Bills 2407, 2608, and 2415 make big changes to state election laws. They tighten rules on name gathering for referendums and recalls, increase the number of signatures and third-party candidates need to get on the ballot, and increase campaign contribution limits for individual donors by almost $1,200. Other bills signed by Governor Ducey last night include a controversial landlord rights bill, allowing landlords to evict tenants and guests at will, and a bill that makes standards for obtaining medical marijuana licenses stricter. But Governor Ducey didn't sign every bill given to him by the Arizona legislature. Some bills vetoed last night include a bill that would have given almost $1 million to implement a pilot program to predict crime. Two bills that would have asked federal government to turn over federal land to the state, and a bill that would have given county attorneys the option instead of the mandate to deal with uncontested adoptions. An Arizona organization is paying tribute to the late Governor Raul Castro. The Arizona Capitol Museum has opened a temporary exhibit memorializing the former Arizona governor's life. The exhibit is a collection of memorabilia designed to honor and highlight Castro's legacy. Arizona's first Hispanic governor passed away last Friday at age 98. Turning now to law enforcement, the ongoing fallout over racial profiling case against Sheriff Joe Arpaio. Attorneys who won the case are urging a judge not to cancel contempt of court proceedings next week. Those proceedings are due to start on April 21st, but Sheriff Arpaio has offered twice to call off the hearings in exchange for a donation to a civil rights group. The hearings will address violations Arpaio admitted to in his racial profiling case. Turning now to Washington, where the debate over a fence along the U.S.-Mexico border and other Department of Homeland Security tactics are being re-examined. A panel of experts met yesterday in Washington, D.C. to discuss the department's tactics, and a number of its members were quick to point out flaws in the way data is collected by the department for their reports. Talk quickly went to the topic of the border fence and whether or not crossings through the fence are the best way to track illegal immigration.
40% of the people in the United States without authority came as overstays. And one of the reasons that's important is because that is not a pathway into the country that is going to be dealt with by lining up people between the ports of entry.
And now here's a look at what's coming up tonight at 5. Access Across Arizona takes you to Winslow, where construction is underway to rebuild the Winslow Levee in an effort to protect Route 66. And we go to one Valley city that recycles paint to promote sustainability. We take a look at how the process works and what effects it could have on the environment tonight at 5. And that does it for this Cronkite News Noon Update. For Arizona's top headlines, head to CronkiteNewsOnline.com. We'll see you tonight at 5 on Arizona PBS 8 HD.